You are your parents. I feel like that's kind of a hard idea to swallow because a lot of us we might love our parents, we might kind of butt heads with our parents, but most of us don't want to be exactly like our parents. And if you do, that's fine. I'm just saying, from my experience and my observations, that seems to be generally true. Now, what do I mean that you are your parents? Well, it's more of a thought-provoking claim than an absolute claim, but you can look at it on an absolute level, and I think it's a pretty accurate claim there too. So, well, firstly, your parents, their DNA is what made you, um, and on top of that, for a while you were biologically one with your mother. There was no disconnect. You were connected by the umbilical cord, and you were literally inside her, and what she ate would be going to you. And really, there's no difference between what you were in that time than any other part of her body. And you know, if you look at the your mother, and then the umbilical cord, and then you, where is that boundary where your mother stops and you begin? I mean, you can come up with different ideas and theories about that, but that's not something you can really factually prove out. You can say at the umbilical cord here, that's where I start, or there's no line there. Um, and then after you're separate from her, you're still you might be breastfeeding, and there's you guys are all in a similar space normally, or usually, um, and your influence is going to be the same. But then on top of that, too, on a non-dual level, there's no separation between you and your mother, or really anything else, anybody else, or any other object that you might perceive. And in that sense, you are your mother, you are the coffee table, you are the sky, you are everything. And that goes for your father as well. And then on top of that, there's the beliefs that are operating, and thoughts that are is where you created the idea of a mother, and you created the idea of being born. Because until you have these ideas and notions that come up and become real for you, there's no separation, there's no self, there's no other. So everything is all of one origin, and that origin is that which cannot be pointed to, because uh, it's here now, and that's just eternally so. Um, so you are biologically one with your mother. You're made of DNA from your mother and father. Everything is one anyway, and the distinctions that separate you from your parents or anything else are of your own mental constructs. So it's just fun to think about this sort of thing, and interesting to see how thoughts and beliefs and ideas carve up reality into separate bits. And um, there's a lot of different levels where you can kind of debunk that, and I think that's interesting. Doesn't mean that we don't go about treating our parents or people differently. Sometimes it can bring a greater sense of connection, which could positively influence the way you treat others. But other than that, I mean, we still go about normal, normal day to day life, communicating through language, which operates dualistically. So, yeah. Um, if you like this content, please hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button. And if you know anybody who might like this, then please share it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.